Hey there, my name is Cole. I'm a soul having a human experience, and I happen to be transgender. Welcome to Trans Spirit Indigo. If you just landed on this channel for the very first time, welcome. Please make sure to subscribe. And for everyone who's been here with me, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. Make sure to like this video, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have seen this particular angel number and what it means to you. I'm very excited about this number. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I get excited about all the numbers. I love doing these angel number videos. This particular number is going to be 411. So I was going to do a different number for this week, and after I had been seeing this particular number myself for a few days, I dug deep into it. I've seen it before, but it'd been quite a long time, so I couldn't completely remember the majority of the meaning of it, like the main meaning to 411. So I'm excited to share with you the number that I've been seeing on a regular for almost a week. 411 is going to include things such as stability, hard work, and discipline, and also the 11 in there. That's the master number 11. It's all about illumination, psychic abilities, manifesting new opportunities. So those combined things could mean quite a number of things. This could be a project you're working on. Now for me, this is what it was for me. It's a project I'm working on. The more that I work on it and bring it into fruition, it's like a combination of things. It's like I am not only visualizing what I'd like to create and put into existence, but I'm also taking action on it. However, I've been seeing 411 because my action, I knew it wasn't up to par. So when you see 411, it could be encouraging you to have more discipline with the projects you're working on. And if you haven't started working on a project, it can also mean that there are creative projects you should take on, or maybe new creative opportunities or projects that will come up for you. Like I said, I've been seeing this number myself, and I realized that some of the stuff I'm working on needs more love, more attention, more discipline to get it done. And also with that 11 in the 411, I also noticed that 11 can oftentimes mean leadership or taking self-leadership. I've noticed within my own shadow work over the course of the last year especially that something within me that has needed healing was taking that leadership role, having the confidence to take on that leadership role. And then when I thought about it after seeing the numbers, it dawned on me that for me to fully do what I dream of doing, it takes a lot of confidence and being that leader. In fact, I think I've said in the past many a times that I don't want to be a leader, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I want to keep my head down. Well, the more you go on your spiritual journey and the more you awaken to your own divine power and your own light, you realize that, hey, maybe I don't want to just keep my head down. Maybe I have things to say, things to do, things to create. So it can be a little intimidating sometimes taking on that leadership role or creating something brand new for the first time that you've never done. But take it from me, going through these types of things and seeing this number has encouraged me to embrace my dreams, to embrace the projects that I'm working on. And it's also a number where it's going to tell you to keep moving forward. Like, you know, for me with my projects, it's like, keep moving forward. Don't stop for anything. You know, all in good intention, of course. Just don't give up. The angels are giving you encouragement, and they're telling you that you should keep moving forward. Angel number 411 is also a reminder to keep your thoughts positive. A lot of the numbers have that as part of the theme, but this one especially is a reminding you to keep your thoughts positive. As we know, with the universal law of attraction, what we think about, what we feel, we create in our outer reality. What is in our inner reality manifests in our outer reality. So just a reminder, keep your thoughts positive. I also believe that I was seeing this number because oftentimes, even if I'm just doing the dishes, you know, I'm going into autopilot mode, which by the way, when I'm doing those kinds of tasks, I often like to have affirmations either playing in my ears or just, you know, on my phone next to me on speaker. Because so quickly our mind can just go into autopilot mode and these negative thoughts just repeat themselves. So I keep seeing 411 and I'm like, wait a minute. I realize I've been having a lot of, I've been having a lot of fears come up recently and negative thoughts, more so than usual. And so I think 411 to me was that message of, hey, please observe the fact that you're having all these negative thoughts and alchemize them, change them into positive. So that's what's been working for me is just observing when they happen, embracing it, letting it flow through, but just replacing the negative thoughts with positive thoughts because that's then what will manifest in my life, in your life. Another thing about 411 is that it's the angels telling you that they're surrounding you, much like seeing, 444. It's the number 4. It's a heavy angel presence. And they're also, of course, reminding you that you need to call upon them and ask for help because it's a planet of free will. They can't help you unless your life's in danger. So it's very important. It's very important, that you call upon them and ask them for help if you're feeling that you need that. Now, just like the number 4 can mean stability, building foundations, all this great stuff, it's also about change and growth, personal growth. And this is all very exciting. And in fact, I was feeling in the midst of a lot of personal growth myself. And it's interesting because I didn't speak it out to anyone at this point, yet I'm seeing angel numbers that pertain to this information. So it's very beautiful in a way for me. It's a connection with source. It's a connection with my angels. They see what I'm manifesting, the work that I'm doing every day, the little things that add up to big things, that kind of stuff. So it's growth. It's positive. 411, I'm still basking in it. It's really it's a really awesome number to see. And it also, we got to remember, what does it add up to? It adds up to 6, and 6 can mean nurturing either yourself or others. It can mean family. I've also heard people talk about it meaning like a motherly number, and that 6 kind of looks like a mama's belly when she's pregnant. It's all very interesting. There's so many takes on it. And just as a side note, I don't believe 6 is a bad number. I don't believe there are any bad numbers. It's the intention that we put into them and just the perspective, the labels we put on them. If I say it's good, it's good. That's how I feel. The number 6 is good. And so is number 411. Along with big changes comes big amounts of gratitude. 411 can be reminding you to focus on what you are grateful for. A lot of times when we're in a lower vibrational frequency and we're feeling sad or depressed, it's amazing how quickly we can feel better just by thinking of a few things or just one thing that we're grateful for. I promise you that. I've watched it work in my own life. I've watched it work in other people's lives where you could be having the worst day ever and you just thank Source, or however you want to call it, I thank God, that you're able to move your hands or, speak, see with your eyes, taste, that you're healthy. So there's always something to look out to be grateful for. So 411 can just be telling you, hey, don't forget to be grateful for everything that you do have. Try not to focus, I won't say don't focus at all on what you don't have. To a certain extent, it's like, yes, we want to focus on what we want and what we want to build, and there's nothing wrong with visualizing and manifesting that. But I've noticed I can see this number too if I get too lost and caught up in thinking about things that I want that I don't have. Because that's really what that does is it energetically blocks you from aligning with what you want. Because it's like, oh, I want it, indicates I don't have it. So it gets kind of tricky, but it's really, it's pretty easy to understand after a while. It's just a matter of reprogramming and going against the grain of what we're used to and how we've been programmed, so to say. So, it's a matter of just being thankful for what we do have. Not only in the now, like I'm so thankful for one of my favorite crystals, this beautiful rose quartz I've been using a lot these days. I'm so thankful for this rose quartz, but I'm also very thankful for the giant labradorite that I'm going to have sitting in my house. So wait, no, I already do have sitting in my house. You see how that works? It's kind of like, oh, well, I caught myself. Wait, I don't have it sitting in my house yet. We're supposed to manifest and be grateful at a quantum level. Not only are we thankful for what we do have, but we're thankful for everything that we'll ever have. And coming from that place of gratitude will just manifest things quicker into our lives. And the more we have, the more we can give. Another thing is 411 is oftentimes a number meaning information. You dial 411 to receive information. So this particular angel number can mean that information is on its way to you, whether it be through your guides or maybe another human being. For me, the way I resonated with this number is that it's information from the guides. I've been going into meditation more often these days and just expecting to receive more messages. And it makes sense because I have been asking my guides and angels to send me more information about certain things. So I thought that was pretty cool that me being in meditation and saying, please, angels, allow me to receive more info on the next steps to take, this and that. And then, seeing the number 411 like a couple hours later, and then seeing it twice in one day, and then seeing it twice a day for days on end. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's more than cool. It's amazing. It lights up my heart. It's a beautiful connection with Source and the angels. So information. It's on its way to you. So be open to receiving the information. And that a lot of times too, for me, I've noticed it's harder for me to receive information. Like say if I'm eating a bunch of junk food or consuming a lot of sugar. So if you feel like maybe you're having a hard time receiving information that you've asked for, that just as just a side note, but it just came to me as like, I don't know, maybe somebody needed to hear that. I've been one of those people, very much so, just like a month ago. It was like I was eating more processed foods that I've been trying to get rid of. It's, this is all, I'm going off on a side note here, but there was about 2 solid years of me being strict vegan, and I kind of went off track over this past year. And it is more difficult for me to receive downloads, so to say, or information when I'm not on that, fruit, vegetable, quinoa type supplement diet, which I want to use Ziggy Marley's whole live it, not diet. But so that's something you might want to think of when it comes to that information coming in from number 411. Wait a minute. I guess this was 211. There's quite a lot of information going on with this number. The more the merrier for me. It just gives us more to work with. And as always, you want to think about what you were thinking about. Try to remember what you were thinking about when you saw the number, or how you felt when you saw the number. This is going to help guide you as to what the number means for you, because, you only want to go with what you resonate with. If something that I said didn't really resonate to your situation, it's okay. It's then that means it's not meant for you. And you want to just take what does resonate with you and work with that. You see, I love working with these numbers because they oftentimes help us to work through situations in life where we're feeling confused, or maybe we're feeling lonely, or sometimes they're a warning. Sometimes, like when you see 555s, it could be your angels warning you, hey, change is coming. It's time to prepare, because maybe you have no clue. A lot of times you do, and you're like, oh, I thought that was coming. 411 for me recently, I'm not surprised that I've been seeing it, but at the same time, it's still stunning to me that it's like they really capture how I feel and what I've been experiencing in my reality. And everything about 411 honestly just feels like fantastic advice. Keeping that positive mindset, like I was telling you, I noticed I kept going to the negative more so lately. Keeping that positive mindset, and then working on creative projects is what I've been doing. Keep going with that. They're giving you the green light, the angels. They're telling you to keep moving forward with it. Keep doing it, setting those foundations, that number 4, setting those solid foundations. 1-1, manifesting things into reality. It's awesome. It's a fantastic number. And don't forget too, again, that it does add up to 6. So you might want to look up 6. Could be that balance of family, of home life, nurturing. I hope that you resonated with something in this video and that it helped you. As always, please make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know if you're seeing angel number 411. Like this video. Feel free to share it. I won't stop you. In fact, I'm going to encourage it. Please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you for the very next video.